Guys, J'Vonne Hadley here. It's a new place. You're here to play basketball, but it's a new place. What's it been like, here in Louisville, playing for the Cards, playing for Coach Kelsey so far?
What's up, everybody? It's J'Vonne Hadley. It's been amazing. It's just a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, especially because a lot of us only have 1 year here. The energy has been, one of a kind. I've played 4 years in college, and this type of energy I haven't experienced yet. So I'm grateful for this energy, and I'm grateful to be here with everybody, my teammates, coaches, and just everybody as well. Like the whole city of Louisville is up right now. I'm excited for it too.
J'Vonne, what was it like? Kelsey and I are going to be out there. What was it like to watch the draft last night? Were you watching and see your couple former teammates picked? That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. It was cool to see them get picked for sure. I'm always gonna clap for the next guy forever because those are my guys, those are my teammates. So congratulations to them. But it's a like surreal moment because I was playing with them the whole season and then they got drafted. So it's cool to know some people in the draft and hopefully be there next year for sure.
Chucky, why Louisville for you? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people recruited you. What were some of the things that stood out?
Yeah, the very first time I got on the phone with Coach Kelsey, he was just an energetic guy. Before I even got on the phone with him, I had just been through his Instagram, just searching. That's the type of player, type of coach you want to go play for, and it just brings a very energetic character to the team, and it just always brightens the mood, and that's what you love to see from a player.
Reyne, someone that played for Coach Kelsey. What's it been like, having some of your teammates from Charleston, but also helping everybody get adjusted to what Coach Kelsey's like, the practice schedule, and all that stuff?
So obviously I've been with the staff for 3 years, and with Kobe and James coming along from Charleston as well, I guess it's on us to kind of lead more vocally and get the guys to kind of understand what Coach Kelsey and the rest of the staff expect and kind of their personalities, because Coach Kelsey, he's a different kind of guy, real quirky and everything like that. So you kind of get the guys to just kind of figure that out and kind of lead from a vocal standpoint, from the standard and the culture.
What have you learned from your teammates so far? I know you guys have limited time on the floor with each other. What have you guys begun to learn from each other?
It's a very mature team, I think. Most of us have 1 year left, and you kind of get this vibe that kind of everyone's in it to win, and that's the most important thing. And we've all got 1 year, so this is it for all of us, and we want to make a run in the NCAA tournament, and that's kind of the goal in mind throughout every workout and just every day.
Hey guys, Brooks Holton. Just wondering, Pat just left and you were saying that, you guys have already started, trying to put in some of your offensive and a defensive system. Just wondering, how's that been going for, both, two people who are, this is your first time playing for Pat, and then Reyne, do you see any differences so far? And, some of the things you're trying to do now just based on, some of the pieces that you have on this team here?
J'Vonne, Chucky.
Yeah, I would say the offense, in terms of the offense, I would say it's pretty similar to Colorado's in terms of just a bunch of versatile guys, very similar in that sense, playing through the trailer. So I know a little bit about the offense already, so I'm already a little bit used to that. So that puts me, I guess I would say, in that leadership role where I can help everybody else with that as well. And defense, we're going to be a problem off rep, I'm already knowing, and just, in practice it shows. We have a really, really, really talented team, and we have length, we're versatile, we're athletic, we have a little bit of everything. So, when we start clicking, in a couple of weeks, it's going to be a problem for, anybody that we play, for sure.
It's a whole new system for me, but I feel like I'm getting adjusted to it pretty well, and it took a couple of days for me to kind of get it down, but I think things are starting to finally click for me, and once I get settled in and comfortable in this offense, this whole team's going to be causing trouble.
Yeah, comparing from previous years with Coach, I think a lot of the principles stay the same. Keep that consistent, but kind of the big difference is we got so many guys that can play different positions, so it gives us kind of different looks, and I think that's kind of been the biggest difference from years in the past is just seeing kind of more guys playing different positions and just being more versatile all around.
Guys, kind of take me through your first reaction when you heard, I mean, you're going to the Bahamas in November, so now you're going again here at the end of the month, and what you hope to get out of that trip, whether the competition, the team building, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I would say I'm sure we're all pretty excited to go to the Bahamas, not only once but twice. But in terms of basketball, we're beyond excited to test ourselves a little bit before the season starts and before everything starts to ramp up a little bit. So it'll be fun to take that trip with the guys and get closer with each other. Especially that's chemistry is a big thing. No matter what team you're on. So I feel like just going to the Bahamas and playing those games, hanging out with each other, just experiencing that trip as a whole will kind of just put us steps ahead because we need that. We're a whole new team, whole new staff. It'll be super good for us for sure.
Matt McGavick, Sports Illustrated. Reyne, couple questions. When you entered the portal, did you kind of have it in your mind that you were just going to follow Pat Kelsey wherever he went, or did you kind of give it a couple days to think? And two, what was it like performing in Japan this past weekend for the Australian national team?
Yeah, so first it was definitely an interest that I'd want to follow, and obviously it takes a couple of days to kind of figure everything out and the whole process and what makes the most sense. But at the end of the day, that's the staff that kind of trusted me coming out of Australia when I was 17, 18. So, and I have a lot of trust in Coach Kelsey and the rest of the staff. So following them ended up kind of being pretty easy. And the Japan trip, I mean, it's a great honor to represent your country in any format. So it was a great trip and a really good experience. Kind of playing for your country is kind of no better feeling.
I'm Solomon. Reyne, you mentioned that coach is a little quirky. I wonder if you could give us an example that we don't see in practice, and what would you warn your teammates about?
I think most people have seen the shoe video on social media. So a lot of stuff like that. There's times when I've kind of seen him just when he's telling guys to where to be on the court during like a set play, he'll kind of run down and lay down and point to the exact spot he wants you to catch it. So that's kind of stuff like that's funny, and he just brings so much energy and just he's just so passionate about it like every single day. And that's the thing. It's like there's not one day I've been with him for 3 years that he hasn't brought energy. So kind of expecting that, because there's days that you don't feel like bringing energy, you're a little tired and whatever, but it's like with him it just doesn't stop, and that's you kind of feel that too, and kind of get the guys to realize that it's literally every single day.
Tom Lane from WDRB TV. What did you guys, for any of you, what did you know about the history of Louisville basketball, and have you learned much since you've been here about it?
Yeah, I'm still learning new stuff, but I had a older kind of like role model growing up, Okoye Gal. He played here a few years ago, and he's from Omaha, Nebraska. But my best friend used to be over at my best friend's house all the time. So I always idolized him growing up, and so he still lives down here. He's kind of taking me under his wing. Got my hair cut through him, and not from him, but his hairline's receding. So, but yeah, he's just kind of taking me under his wing. Kind of showing me around a little bit and kind of letting me get comfortable here in the city of Louisville. Love the city of Louisville. It means a lot to. I know the basketball means a lot to the city, and that we're going to try our best to bring this back around.
Ken Taylor to be okay. Reyne, you're known as a great 3-point shooter. What's like a normal drill that you do, and what's say you shoot 100 shots? What's the most you've hit? Is there something that stands out a day that you almost didn't miss?
Probably the main drill we do is 5-minute 3, so it's just 5 ball, 1 rebounder. My best score percentage was 79, 82. And I've had a few like 81, 86, and like 81, 88. They're probably my best scores out of that drill that we kind of do consistently. So.
I'm C.L. Brown with the Courier-Journal. This is for anybody who really wants to talk about it. I'm kind of looking into NIL, and I wanted to get you all's perspective of how much you feel like it's changed the game, and how would you respond to a skeptic who says that it's changed college basketball for the worse?
I would just say the 502 circle. I mean, just everybody coming in, especially new recruits. It's one of a kind. Like I said, the city of Louisville, the owners, just everybody that surrounds the whole 502 circle has been nothing but great and generous to all of us, and we're extremely grateful for that. There's going to be people that are think bad about NIL and athletes shouldn't get paid, athletes this and that, but at the end of the day, we're just extremely grateful. We're not gonna look too deeply into it. There's always pros and cons to how everything in life, but at the end of the day, we're just extremely grateful to be surrounded with the 502 circle here, especially, and just the whole NIL world, especially.
Yeah, I would just say everybody in this locker room here, they just want to play basketball. We got goals of getting a national championship, ACC championship, and we're not looking for that right now. We're looking for the bigger picture, and we like I said, we want to win national championships. So.
Yeah, I mean, NIL, it's great for the players to be able to earn money, and it's always going to be pros and cons to everything, and I think what the coaches and the staff have done a really good job here is kind of making sure everyone's in it for the right reasons. We're not here for money, we're not here for any of that. We're here to, it's the best opportunity to make a run in the NCAA tournament, and we don't really want to lose focus in that.
Well, J'Vonne and Chucky, Reyne's used to the quirkiness. The first time you guys experienced it, what kind of went through your mind?
I honestly didn't know what to think. I was so serious. I didn't laugh. Like everybody was laughing. I was just like straight faced because I didn't know what to think. But it's just kind of love to see that as a player. So you can laugh a little bit, and when your coach is being like that, I gotta learn to laugh now. So it's fun.
Yeah, I would say it was definitely new to me. Just sort of finding that level of having fun, with your teammates and your coaching staff, but at the same time getting stuff done. I think he does, Coach Kelsey and his staff does like a great job of finding that middle ground, and I feel like it really is, helped our team come together as a whole, because we're joking with each other, laughing with each other, but then the next possession, somebody gets dunked on. Like there's such a middle ground that we're trying to find, and it's been pretty fun to find that.
Good, you guys. Go ahead, Brooks. Last one.
This team has got a ton of veterans, but you do have the one freshman and a Kanai. I'm just wondering, Pat said he's someone that acts like a veteran. Have you seen that from him? Just as so far in workouts, I think it'd be tough, for like a first year player to come in with a bunch of veterans and guys who mentioned that this is your last year. But what have you seen from him so far?
Coach.
Yeah, I would say in terms of Kanai, just simply being a freshman, I think we all are every freshman in the country has gone through it. No matter who you are, 5-star, 1-star, no star, you're going to go through trials and tribulations. You're going to go through it. Your body hurts. You're not used to the college weights, the college practices, the physicality. But Kanai has done a great job. His body is, up there with the best of them. He's not too worried about, the 5-stars and all that other stuff. Like Reyne, I touched on a little bit earlier, everybody's here for the right reasons. But Kanai is taking leaps, and, we're going to need him for sure. So, grateful to have him and, sort of be those leaders to him and have him look up to us in that sense.
Thank you, guys.